Welcome to the webinar. Woodhouse announced a decision to move from Harms Millennium to Zenoti for our spa management software. This is a big decision and one that was not taken lightly. Stay tuned while we unpack the details and talk about what you can expect over the coming months. I'm Jason Butler, Woodhouse VP of Information Systems. I'm proud to lead the team who has been working diligently for months preparing for a successful transition to Zenoti. As we get started, I would like to take a few moments to think about the possibilities. At Woodhouse, we call this beginning with the end in sight. Imagine a new guest walking into your spa and not having to complete an intake form. This is possible with digital intake forms. Imagine having access to current, relevant sales and revenue stats right at your fingertips. Imagine an app that will alert your team when back bar inventory falls below certain levels. Imagine a fully customizable dashboard where you can get the information you need without having to export to a spreadsheet just so that you can see last week's numbers. Imagine knowing today's booking percentages or even how many new guests walked into your spa today. Imagine spending more time building relationships with guests instead of working with difficult software. All of these and many more are not only possible, but will be reality this year. It goes without saying that our spa management software is at the core of everything we do, from spa owners to team members and most importantly our guests. It is vital to our company that our software is not only simply stable and functional, but integrates seamlessly into our daily operations. The Woodhouse Home Team has been working this year to review our current systems and initiate changes where necessary. The importance of our point of sale system and spa management software has been our focus and priority. Now that we've had the opportunity to think about the end, let's step back into reality and talk about our current system. Our current software is not secure. With Millennium, our databases are spread across the country on unmanaged servers at 50 plus spas. Our ability to protect guest information is impossible with this sort of system. A distributed system which requires a server at each spa often results in unpredictable maintenance costs when there's a hardware or software failure. A system that runs on unmanaged servers is prone to downtime. In fact, we began monitoring server uptime in 2016, and the average outage time per day per spa is 48 minutes. Annualized, this is 12,500 hours per year across the network. You may ask, what does this mean? This means that a guest visiting your website was not able to use your interactive online booking interface. Instead, they reached a simple one-way form where they could only request an appointment, and that request was sent via email to your hospitality team. Our current system is difficult to access remotely. In all fairness, there are some options. However, this requires opening up ports on your network, bookmarking your IP address, or establishing a domain name, and there are security risks associated with these setups. When it's all said and done, the features you get leave you knowing that there has to be a better way. Our current system is not intuitive. New hospitality team members have to spend a significant amount of time learning how to navigate the interface and how to trick the system into placing a decimal point in the correct place. And finally, our current system is no longer being actively developed. This means that we do not have the ability to submit a feature request and expect it to come to fruition. You may be asking, if it's not broken, why fix it? This is a great question, and the answer is simple. Millennium is legacy software that is coming to the end of its life. As technology moves forward, Woodhouse will be left behind, and we will not have the competitive edge unless we stay current. It would be irresponsible for Woodhouse to hold on to a platform and ignore the inevitable. The fact is that many other franchises have moved away from Millennium. The competitive landscape for spa management software has changed, and the possibilities will position Woodhouse for success in the future. Your Woodhouse Home Team invited multiple spa management software vendors to visit our home offices earlier this year. Think of it like an interview process. We asked hard questions, really hard questions, watched demonstrations, and spent time with the people behind the software. We had to know first and foremost that any company we considered operated with integrity, was a market leader, and aligned with our core values. The decision to change the Woodhouse spa management software was one of the most important decisions we could make for the future of the Woodhouse brand. There could only be one best software solution, the right solution. We feel confident that we have found it. Now it's time to get to the details and officially introduce you to Zenoti. We interviewed the industry leaders before making a decision, but you may ask, why Zenoti? Zenoti is the leader in spa management software. No other company could come close to offering everything Zenoti had to offer. Zenoti is cloud-based. Remember earlier when I mentioned that our database is currently distributed? With Zenoti, we have a single database and our data is protected. With Zenoti, you no longer have to worry about backing up a server. Zenoti operates on AWS or Amazon Web Services, so it's reliable. Your online booking website will connect directly to a single data source, and those 12,500 hours of downtime go away. Zenoti is web-based, and the interface is simple, but at the same time it does not lack features. With Zenoti, you get fully customizable reporting so that you can track the KPIs which are most important to you. And finally, Zenoti offers live 24/7 support directly in the interface. This means that you don't have to pay additional after-hours fees for support. Our support team has been working behind the scenes to prepare for this transition. Next, we will talk about what you can expect over the coming months. Rollout will occur in 3 waves or phases. In order to ensure a smooth rollout at your spa, we will need to gather some information about your current hardware. This piece is very important. You will be given 3 choices for hardware. We'll talk about the pros and cons of each option so that you can make an informed decision. Training is one of the most important components of a successful transition of this magnitude, so we will be offering multiple training methods. And the moment that everyone will be waiting for is go live. The dates have been set and we will be sure that you are well prepared. This is where it gets real. We will begin the rollout with 7 spas in Wave 1. In Texas, we will start with Victoria, San Antonio Quarry, San Antonio Rim, Hotel Contessa, Hotel Weston, Corpus Christi, and in New York we have Buffalo. Wave 2 includes all spas in California, Colorado, Louisiana, Minnesota, Mississippi, Wisconsin, and the remaining spas in Texas. Wave 3 includes all spas in Florida, Georgia, Indiana, Kentucky, Maryland, Michigan, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Virginia. In order to be prepared for rollout, we will perform a discovery which will include a detailed questionnaire. We want to be sure that your hardware is ready and your network and internet connections meet the requirements necessary for success. This phase is very important, and you will receive the questionnaire before August 8th. As we move through the discovery process, we will work with you to identify the hardware package which best suits your needs. There are 3 options. Option 1 is the minimum hardware required to operate with Zenoti. This includes a credit card reader, a stand or cradle for the reader, and a Bluetooth adapter. With option 2, the Bluetooth adapter is no longer needed, but you'll notice that we've added an iPad. The iPad provides the ability to prompt for tips instead of requiring our hospitality team to awkwardly ask for the tip amount. The iPad also displays a list of items the guest is paying for and allows for electronic signatures. This option also requires an iPad stand. Since front desk configurations vary, we will work with you to choose an appropriate stand for your iPads. Option 3 is what's called the POSZLE or POSZLE, and this includes a printer, iPad, iPad stand, and a USB hub along with the credit card reader and associated cradle. Our team will work with you to answer any questions about the hardware and will help with the ordering process. We will work with you remotely to connect your hardware and make sure that everything works prior to go live. We firmly believe that thorough training and knowledge about Zenoti and the platform is vital for the success of this transition. We will provide multiple types of training resources, including self-guided materials, Woodhouse instructor-led live interactive webinars, Zenoti-led live webinars, and individual training as needed. We understand the importance of this step, and we commit to providing all resources available to bridge this gap. I'm sure you're wondering when this transition will occur. Go-live dates are tentatively scheduled as follows. Wave 1 should occur in September, while Waves 2 and 3 will occur incrementally in October. It is my pleasure to lead this project, and I look forward to working with each of you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to the support team at support@woodhousespas.com. Thank you.